Okay, this one's involving that. You are an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Because when they said, you are a genius. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I don't know why. Because when they said that. But you're an idiot for, like, going to that page. This one's involving just a specific SpongeBob episode. I remember these two Barney songs being in the Snowball Effect episode. I remember they had the Winter's Wonderful and Skating Skating song. I feel like those songs would be very fitting. But yeah. I might also remember the Winter's Wonderful song being in the Christmas Who episode. I'm not sure. These are two songs I could have sworn were in Blue's Clues. One of them is a song from Bear in the Big Blue House. I think it's called Cooperation. Let's get together, me and you. I think that's how it goes. Like, it sounds such a Blue's Clues song that I could have sworn it was there. And similar to the previous one I just mentioned, involving that SpongeBob episode, I also could have sworn they sang Winter's Wonderful in some of the winter episodes. This one's involving the Barney video Read With Me. I could have sworn that they had the season 3 version of the Baby Bop Hop. I'm not sure why I remember that, but yeah. This one's involving the episode Boats. Yeah, apparently I could have sworn they used like the shortened version of the Together song. Like, I could have sworn it was like the same recording from the episode Making Mistakes, because like in that episode, Riff's voice when he sings part of the song, it's much higher, but in this episode when he sings the song, it's a bit deeper. Yeah, and that's pretty weird. And that's another thing, like, Riff's voice sounds different in most season 10 episodes than in like season 11 or any of the other seasons. Like, I don't think I remember that. Yeah. Be prepared, a lot of these are season 10 memories. Yeah, as I'm doing those Pledge Drive and International recap videos, as I'm making them, watching the episodes, I noticed a lot of things that are different than how I remember. Like this one here in BJ's Snack Attack. Yeah, the Icy Creamy Ice Cream song is actually sung much slower in this episode than in most other episodes, which I don't remember that. I also remember had the season 9 ending where Barney was saying I love you by himself, and it would show stock footage of kids with their friends and family before it shows the Barney doll winking. Also, because we're in Pets, they sang Do Your Ears Hang Low, because I feel like that would be kind of a fitting song, but it was apparently a different episode I was thinking of. Let's see. This one's involving the episode Summer and Days of the Week. Now, like I said, there's some episodes where the music is higher pitched. Only like some scenes in these episodes are the music higher pitched, except for the scenes they use entirely stock footage, or like are dream sequences. But I could have sworn these two were two of those episodes where that happens. So yeah. This one's involved the episode Making Mistakes, like I mentioned before. I actually could have sworn instead of the Together song, they sang The More We Work Together, because I feel like that would be kind of a more fitting song. This one's involved the episode Separation. I could have sworn I had the regular ending instead of the season 9 ending, like I mentioned before. This one's another Baby Bop Hop one. I could have sworn The Things I Can Do had the season 7 version of the song, where like in season 7 the beginning instrumental was a bit shorter and much different, while the rest of the song just remained the same. This one's involved in the season 14 video Counting We Will Go, when they show clips from the season 8 episode of the same name. I could have sworn they cut out the part where they sing 1-2 Buckle My Shoe, but no. Okay, this one are two Barney songs I could have sworn were in kids songs. It's a bright new day, and I can do it by myself. Like, they sound like such kids songs, especially By Myself. Like, kids songs had a video has a similar theme called I Can Do It, but it didn't have that song. It had If You Show Me How, I Know That I Will Learn. Yeah. This one's involving the song A Big Parade of Costumes. I could have sworn it was in some MGM movies. I'm not sure which one specifically. This one's involving quack, 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 the duckies do. Yeah, I could have sworn this was in the All Dogs Go to Heaven TV series. I'm not sure. Okay, this one was a pretty freaky dream. I think it was connected to that Sony Wonder screener DVD dream. But, like, Maleficent from, like, Sleeping Beauty was, like, taking over, practically. And I was trying to, like, hide from her. And yeah. And things were, like, pretty scary. I was hiding in my grandparents' guest bedroom. And, like, yeah, there's some pretty dark stuff. At the beginning of this dream, though, there's, like, Fred. You know, like, hey, it's Fred! Yeah, that. And Big Time Rush was there for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. And these are involving the Barney episodes Fairy Tales and the season 14 version of Things I Can Do. Once again, I could have sworn this had the season 9 ending where Barney sings I Love You by himself. And yeah. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Yeah, I said season 14 version of Things I Can Do because, like, in that version of the episode, it was the second half of the episode instead of the first half, so they reshot the ending where they sing I Love You instead of A Friend Like You. It's interesting because, like, in the season 14 version of Airplanes, when in the original episode, the two kids, David and Madison, sang A Friend Like You with Barney, they're completely absent in that version of the episode where he sings I Love You. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today. See you later.